started good. Now I'm saying whoa, yeah. Take me back down. Ain't got me saying whoa. Take me back down. Got me saying whoa. Oh, you trippin'. I'm not staying around for the end. They say what comes around comes times 10.
All right. It's your boy, Anonymous Ray again. All right. And we see the title, Never Date Broke Women. All right. And before I get too deep into this, let me go ahead and explain what's going on here. All right. If you looking to come to a page and see the latest TikTok dances, this is not the place. All right. Go somewhere else for that. If you looking for a page that's going to put women on a pedestal and tell men to open doors and chase behind scandalous women in 304s, this is the wrong place. Go to Derek Jackson channel for that. All right. But if you want the real, raw, uncut truth from an older man that went out there and experienced life, okay? I had to learn things the hard way, okay? Didn't have a daddy, uncle, big brother, none of that to hit me to the game. So I went out into the world blind, all right? Blind. And them women told my behind up. But guess what? I'm man enough to say that. I learned from my lessons. I learned the hard way. And my whole purpose for doing what I'm doing, okay, is to let younger guys, or maybe you might not be a younger guy, you might be a guy around my age, bald head with a gray beard, but to let you guys know what's out there, what I've experienced, okay, other people's stories, okay, so you can make better decisions pertaining to your dating life or just life in general, all right? But let's get into it. Why do I say never date broke women? Now, you might say, Anonymous Ray, I make good money. All right. I'm balling. Okay. I work down at the plant. I'm making $40 an hour. Okay. I'm an over the road truck driver. I'm clearing $140,000 a year. Anonymous Ray, I'm an entrepreneur. Okay. I'm clearing $250,000 a year. Why should it matter if a woman is broke or not? That's what you might be asking. Well, let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you. It doesn't matter if a woman is broke or not, because you want to mooch off of her money. No. That's not the reason. The reason is her motive for dating or even dealing with you. Okay? Let me explain that. There are a lot of women out here that are flat broke, struggling. All right? Struggling. They done went out there and had 3 or 4 kids for 3 or 4 random pookies and Ray Rays. The pookies and Ray Rays don't pay child support, or the pookies and Ray Rays in jail, or they don't know who the Pookie or Ray Ray is. They had a one night stand after the club, and now the guy not even around to help with the kid. But in result, there are a lot of women out here that are struggling. All right? Struggling. And what they'll do is they'll put on a show, pretend like they like you, they all into you, all of that, just to survive, okay? Just to get access to your financial resources, okay? Now, do you honestly want to be with a woman to where the only reason she is with you is for survival? Do you know that they have women out there right now, right now, that are in relationships that can't stand the air the man they with breathe? Yes, they lay down in a bed with this man every night. Okay, they perform intimate acts with this man every night, but they can't stand his guts. But guess what? They need his financial assistance for their survival. Okay, so that's why I say don't date broke women, okay? Because their motives most likely are not genuine. They are not looking for a meaningful relationship that could possibly lead to marriage. No, they are looking to see how they gonna pay rent at the end of the month, how they gonna pay this light bill, how they gonna make this car payment, okay? How they gonna buy they son some new shoes for football practice, okay? Versus a woman that already has her stuff together and is financially stable, okay? Now, once again, I'm not saying go find you a financially stable woman so you can mooch off of her. No. But think about it this way. Think about it this way. Who do you believe has the greater possibility of genuinely wanting to build a relationship with a man? A woman that's struggling and need help with bills, or a woman that already has her stuff together and she doesn't need your money. Okay, she doesn't need your money to pay rent at the end of the month. She doesn't need your money to buy food this week. Okay, she doesn't need your money. So if that type of woman is dealing with you, most likely, nothing is 100% guaranteed, most likely that woman is genuine about getting to know you and possibly building a relationship and possibly going further. Okay, versus a woman that's out here looking for a guy that got a little money, okay, that's gullible enough to just start breaking her off with money from the very beginning, okay? And what some of these women do is they'll be messing with you, they'll be messing with another guy, they'll be messing with like 3 or 4 guys, and each one of these guys has a role, okay? Each one of these guys has a role. Okay, this the guy I'm gonna call if I need help with my rent. This the guy I'm gonna call if my car break. He a mechanic. He know how to fix cars. You know, if he can't fix it, he'll get it paid. Okay, this the guy I'm gonna call if I'm short on money for food. You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, this woman is sleeping with all of these guys. A lot of times unprotected with all of these guys on the regular, and each one of these guys has a role versus a woman that already has her stuff together. Okay, so she doesn't need to go out there and go sleep around and embarrass herself and defile herself just to get a few dollars. Okay, she don't have to do that. Okay, once again, nothing is 100%. I'm not saying that a woman that is financially stable won't try to mooch off of your money. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is you have a better chance with a woman that already has her stuff together, okay, versus a woman that is broke, okay, and she need help. Fellas, let me ask y'all something. Y'all ever met a woman? Y'all ever met a woman? Okay, and within 2 weeks, this woman then found herself comfortable enough to call you and ask you for money. See, for me, that is a big turnoff right there. That is a big turnoff right there because see, here's the way I look at it. And then the thing about they'll call like little silly stuff. Really, they be testing you. They'll call like $60, $80, $100, stuff like that. Really, they testing you to see if you gonna give them the money. But see, the way I look at it, why it's a turn off for me is, ma'am, if you don't have 60 goddamn dollars, okay, why in the hell are you out here dating? You should have 2, 3, or 4 jobs, okay? 2, 3, or 4 jobs, whatever it takes for you to get yourself together. Instead of you flat broke, you don't know how you gonna pay your rent at the end of the month. You got a disconnection notice pending for your doggone electricity, but you out here trying to smile in dudes' faces, okay? But once again, I told you why they do that. They hoping to find a gullible guy. Okay, they hoping to find a gullible guy that's just gonna start breaking them off with money in the beginning. And see the first test, see the first way they test you, and see a lot of you guys failed this test right here. I know y'all remember a while back they had like this little ruckus of the little topic was trending about places that women say is unacceptable for first dates, and basically it was kind of like, little common chain restaurants, you know what I'm saying, like Applebee's and what's the like Applebee's, Waffle House, and Red Lobster. Like basically, a lot of women were saying that's unacceptable for a first date. A man has to go all out. He got to spend X, Y, and Z. See, that right there is the first test. Because if you foolish enough to sit up there and go take a woman on a $300 date, the first time you met her, you don't know nothing about this woman. It's first date. You know absolutely nothing about this woman. In fact, for all you know, this woman could really be a man. This is the first date. You don't know nothing about this woman, but you willing to spend $300 just to sit up in this woman's face? Okay, that's the first test, and a lot of you guys fail that test. Okay, so think about it. The way she looking at it is, if this clown is willing to spend $300, I ain't gave him none. I ain't did nothing. I ain't proved nothing to him. But if he willing to spend $300 just to take me to this restaurant that I probably really don't even like, all right, then he'll be willing to give me $300 if I'm short on my light bill. He'll be willing to give me $300 if I'm short on my car note. He'll be willing to give me $300 to go get my lace front redid. That's what they're looking at, and a lot of you guys fall for that stuff. Let me stop for a second and expand on the first date. The whole purpose of a first date, okay? See, here's the thing. Men, you have to understand that as the man, you are the prize, okay? If you are a financially stable man, okay, as far as the relationship portion goes, you're supposed to protect and provide. How do you provide? Money. So if you are a financially stable man, you are the prize. So why would you have to go on a date with a woman to impress her, to convince her to let you provide for her? That's crazy. She's the one receiving the provision. She's receiving something. Okay? That's where a lot of men, especially younger men, got it confused. The whole purpose of the first date is for that woman to prove to you why you should provide, protect her. Okay? Now you took the first step. Okay, you took the first step. Usually, you see a woman that look good to you, you like her, you approach her, you initiate the first encounter, the first date. Okay, you did the first step. So that means that the woman passed your first test. She passed the looks test. Because I hope y'all not out here asking women out that you think are unattractive. That's just foolish. Okay, so if you didn't ask her out, I'm just assuming she passed the first test. She passed the looks test. Okay, you are attractive enough for me to go further with you. So you passed that test. Now, the purpose of that first date is to give her the opportunity to convince you why you should choose her to protect and provide for. You should not be going on no first date tap dancing and stepping and fetching trying to impress some woman. You don't know nothing about her. You don't even know if she's worth it. You don't know nothing about her yet. But you gonna spend $300-$400 on a first date for some woman that you know absolutely nothing about? No, you save them $300 and $400 dates for your long-term girlfriend, for your wife, a woman that has proven herself to you. Not some woman that you done met at the gas station last week and the only reason you talked to her because she got a big booty. And now you want, now you want to spend $300-$400. That's foolish. That is foolish, okay? So, like I said, the whole first date thing, it is not for the man to impress the woman. The first date is an opportunity for the woman to convince the man on why he should choose her to provide and protect. All right. Well, to provide for and to protect. All right. So y'all keep that in mind. Now, while we on the topic of broke women, okay, I know a lot of y'all fellas, and this is usually, younger guys, younger than me. You might deal with this more. They got a lot of women running around here talking about how educated they are. Let me talk about that for a second. All right. I done seen the little posts and stuff like, Black women are the most educated group, and hey, and that's fine. Big up to the sisters, all right. Big up to the sisters for that. But but something that they don't talk about is you have women out here that have two, three, four college degrees. Okay, two, three, four college degrees. But what they also have that came along with those two, three, four college degrees is 50, 60, $70,000 in student loan debt. Okay, 25, $30,000 in credit card debt. Okay, that they was using to keep them afloat while they was in school. Okay, so you run across the average one of these educated women, you looking at about 80, $90,000 in debt. Okay, when you meeting her. So you don't think even these educators supposed to be boss chicks and I'm this and I'm that? Even them, you don't think that they're looking for a guy that got some extra money to help them pay them doggone student loans down, pay them credit cards off, clean their credit up? Come on, you have to look through that. Okay. So when you see all these, boss chicks and you have to be careful. Now I'm telling you to find a woman that's financially stable. Okay. Don't get fooled by one of these, self-proclaimed baddies and boss chicks who are really broke. They might give off the persona that they got their stuff together. Okay, but if you keep your eyes open, you will see what's really going on. Like for example, a few years back, I ran across a woman. You know what I'm saying? She carried herself like she was financially stable. You know what I'm saying? She had a little she had one of those little Mercedes cars. Not, it wasn't a compressor. It was like a small one, like a little two door. Nice looking little car. Nice looking little car for a woman or whatever. But she used to always have her hair, nails did, and used to talk about you know how educated she is and all her degrees and this, that, and this. But as time went by, more and more information start coming out. The more we talk, the more she start telling on herself. You know, Same thing. She up to her eyeballs in debt. Okay, in debt from student loans. The car that she got is actually in her daddy name. So daddy bought that car. All right. This girl credit was so bad she could not get a cell phone in her name. Okay. She still was on her mama cell phone plan. And she was about 27, 28 years old at the time. I ain't talking about no little 19, 20-year old, still on their mama phone. This woman was 28, 29 years old, damn near 30. Still on her mama plan because she didn't went out there, racked up student loan debt, racked up credit cards, went got loans, never paid them back. You know what I'm saying? Just a financial mess, okay? And a lot of you guys won't dig that deep. You just, oh, she cute. Oh, she giving it to me. Oh, I'm going to marry her. Even though I only met her 6 months ago, I'm going to marry her. And then when you do, buddy, then when you sign your name on that line, all that debt that's hers, that's not gonna be your burden because she gonna be looking at you. Well, you my man, you my husband. You supposed to help me pay off all these student loans and credit cards and loans and all the stuff that went out here and been irresponsible and racked up. I'ma just come sit all that on your lap. You the man. You provide. Okay, so you fellas gotta keep that in mind. All right, keep that in mind. The worst thing a financially stable man can do is marry or even get in a serious relationship with a woman that is broke. Because 9 times out of 10, if she is broke, it is because of the financial decisions that she's made in the past. Getting loans, not paying them off. Okay? Racking up credit card debt. These women buying weave on credit cards now. Okay? Come on now. Silly stuff. Going out to eat every week on a credit card. Buying clothes on just foolishness. So what you gonna think? What you think she gonna do when she get access to your bank accounts? Okay, protect yourself. Leave these broke women alone. All right, I'm out of here.